families, and welcome back to another week of Jumpstart. I hope these videos have given you a little bit of a snapshot into what a typical year would look like and also what this coming year is going to look like as well. Today I'm going to be talking with you a little bit about specialists. I will be discussing what specialists look like during a typical year, what they did during distance learning last year, and what it could continue to look like this coming year. During a typical year, we have 5 specialists that students meet with on a weekly basis. We have PE, art, music, library, and tech. PE is taught by Miss Weinman, art is taught by Miss Kristen, music is taught by Miss Kerner, library is taught by Miss Salaverty, and tech is taught by Mrs. Hill. Last March, when distance learning started, PE, art, and music provided activities, lessons, and resources for students. They were housed on the Schoology website. Some families may know about Schoology, others may not. This might be a new resource for you. We will be going more in depth into how Schoology works and what it will look like for your student closer to the beginning of the school year, or maybe in a couple weeks into the school year once we've started to get the routine going for students. We won't be introducing a lot of curriculum or assignments at the very beginning. It will be a lot of community building, and so that might be something that comes a little later. In the past, we have put a lot of our schoolwork on Schoology, but this year the younger grades are going to be adopting Seesaw, which is another application that students can use to complete assignments, to communicate with teachers, and to build that class community. Again, we will be providing more information about Seesaw, how it works, the resources that it has, and how your student will be using Seesaw later in the summer and possibly into the first couple of weeks of school. During distance learning, specialists provided a library of resources for students. An example of what this looked like last year during distance learning, our music teacher, Miss Kerner, created a video teaching students a song and did a choral singing activity with students, so they repeated after her. Once she taught them a line, they would sing it back, and so on. The videos weren't live for our specialists. They provided pre-recorded videos, but they also had all of those resources available on their Schoology sites as well. Everything is still in the developmental stages right now, but they are Bryant staff and they will be providing education for your students. So look out for those videos, and we will be sure to provide links for those as well. A fun thing that specialists did during our distance learning last year was they came and visited some of our Zoom meetings with our students. Miss Kerner came in and joined one of our lessons and taught the students a fun music lesson where they listened around them for different sounds, and then they made those sounds with their hands or with their like clapping or rubbing together or making tapping noises on the table. It was a lot of fun, and students were really engaged and excited to have her there with us. Miss Weinman, our PE teacher, also came in and taught the students some fabulous breathing exercises, and again, the students were so excited to have her there and just to see her, even if it was for only a few minutes. Our librarian, Miss Salaverty, has been working tirelessly to be able to provide the library resources for your students this coming year. She is currently working on a curbside library that she is trying out with the 1st through 5th graders. Once she figures out kind of the best way for it to work throughout the school year, she will be inviting kindergartners to come and join in. And again, we'll be sure to provide you with that information when we hear about it as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. I'm excited to see what the specialists do, and I'm sure you'll be hearing about it from your students. Bye, everyone.